Yeah. Let me know, man. You feeling it? I know you are. You can't shake it. You just can't deny it. No. Because you're super straight. And super gay. Super lesbian. How's it going? How's it going? You feeling it? I'm feeling it. Super straight. I'm loving this meme. I'm loving this thing. Super straight is so freaking smart. Super straight is awesome. It's great. It rhymes, so you know it's right. See, what this is, super straight is the product of the T in the LGBT. See, LGB, sexual orientations. T, not a sexual orientation. T is a identity. The others, sexual orientation. The T is the outlier. I'm not saying the T can't be in there. You know, I'm just saying that when the T starts saying, hey, you can't be straight. And this is the logic here. The T will say to the L and the G and the B, the T will say that if you are a man, a straight man that is not attracted to a man that transitions into a woman, you're not straight. In fact, you are a transphobe. Oh, you know what? I stand corrected. That's wrong. The T is not talking to the straight because the straight's not in the L and the G and the B. At least not yet, not officially, but it should be. There should be an S. Let's put an S there for straight. Okay? Let's put an S there for straight. You know what? It doesn't even have to be in the front. It doesn't have to be in the front. You could have the lesbians lead. Even though really the gay guys are the ones who are driving this thing. You get the lesbians, the gays, and the bis, and the straight. The trans. See, because what's really going on here is the trans people will say to a woman that's a lesbian, a woman that's attracted to women, the trans person will say, not all, but many, the trans person will say to the woman who's a lesbian, hey, you also have to be attracted to a man that's a woman. They'll be like, no, I'm attracted to a woman. No, you have to be attracted to a trans woman. Too. Otherwise, you're a bigot. Nope, that's not how lesbians work. Right? The T is like this massive bully at times. At times. When it comes to sexual orientation. Look, I'm not a transphobe. I like trans people. If you want to be trans, you be trans. That's fine. But here's my problem. When you are telling gay guys, lesbians, and bis that they have to also be attracted to trans men and trans women, oh yeah, that's a huge problem. When you tell straight guys that they're not straight if they don't date or want to bang trans women, yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. And that's what they'll say. See, really, the super straight is the product of trans people, some trans people going too far with the labels and the smears. And their little allies on Twitter go way too far and labeling those that just have a dating preference transphobe. And that's what they'll do. If you're a straight male and you don't want to bang dudes that turn to women somehow, you know, that inverted the penis, they went all the way, they cut the penis, inverted it, and put it back in, stitched it up, and then they have to dilate it, keep it to... You don't want to know the gross details. If you really want to, those videos are available, and eye-openers, man. It is not pretty. It is not sightly. No, not at all. But anyway, if you're a straight dude and you don't want to bang dudes that are women now, they'll call you a transphobe. A transphobe, as in you are afraid of trans people, as in you have this deep-seated hatred or fear of trans people, which is not the case. You just don't want to bang them. You just don't want to have sexual intercourse with them. See, this is what they're doing. They're trying to coerce you. They're trying to coerce you into wanting to have sexual intercourse with people that you don't want to have sexual intercourse with. Isn't that rape? Isn't that rape? They want to mind rape you. They want to reprogram you to like the things you don't like. Man. That's crazy. That was insane to me. It makes no sense. It offends me. It really doesn't take much to offend me. I guess. If you're a furry, you offend me. Alright, so super straight. Super straight's great. Super straight's awesome. Be super straight. Be super gay. Super lesbian. I include them in this too. We can use some allies here. It's better if we are united. I'm a lover, not a hater. Okay. Some people may not agree with me. It is what it is. But this right here is a reality check to the T. Let them know, hey, you're in this inclusion group because of identity. But you don't get to dictate who we're sexually attracted to. And just because we're not sexually attracted to you doesn't mean we're some sort of phobe or whatever. No. Okay? Enjoy the ride. Okay? How's it going, Solo Blue? At some point, we're going to be living in equilibrium, but without the clerics. Right? That's what's going on. I was reading something about some sort of gender experiment going on in the U.S. military. By reading, I caught a headline and I wanted to read into it, but whatever. That'll be another stream. Oh yeah, but that's a real doozy. Yep. I just love that Super Straight is breaking things. Super Straight is going hard. Okay, let me play this video for those who want to see where this kind of originated from. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, that's great. I can't even hear it. Hold on one moment. Why can't I hear it? Huh. That's weird. Let me check my sound settings. New computer, new rig. This was working earlier. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay, let me fix this real fast. And it will be taken care of right now. There we go. There we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yo guys, I made a new sexuality now, actually. It's called Superstraight, okay? Since straight people, or straight men as myself, I get called transphobic because I wouldn't date a trans woman. You know, they're like, would you date a trans woman? I'm like, no, why? That's a female. No, like, that's not a real woman to me. Like, I want a real woman. No, you're just transphobic. So now, I'm super straight. I only date the opposite gender, women, that are born women. So you can't say I'm transphobic now because that's just my sexuality, you know?
It's sexuality, sexual identity. That's what we are. Super straight, super straight. It's offensive. It's wrong to make fun of someone for their sexual orientation, sexual identity. You know, but no. That's our power. The people that are freaking out about this are the ones that want to use sexual identity, sexual orientation. That's some sort of leverage. That's true. Look into it. Why would they freak out? The people that are like, no, you can't do that. You can't say super straight. Super straight doesn't make any sense. When I was in high school, you couldn't say queer either. Queer was an insult. but now queer's like A-okay. Okay? And technically, when I was in high school, gay was an insult too. But, you know, alright. Oh, this is super silly. I mean, back in the 90s, even gay guys called other gay guys gay. Man, I want the 90s to come back. I seriously do. And people had thick skin and balls. And the gay dudes, they'll call each other like gay and faggots and stuff. Gay dudes would call each other that. What's wrong with that? It's phobia. It's phobia. No, look, what? What? It's calling someone out for being an asshole or being a fucking pansy, being a pussy. It's just sometimes the word just sounds cool. Like faggot sounds like a good insult. If I had to censor myself all the way, I would change it for the word maggot. It has that same sort of sound to it. What's up, maggot? Yeah. And sometimes I do that, depending on what I'm talking about when I stream and whatever. Anyway. Yeah, that was back in the 90s, man. Even before that, in the 80s, had thicker skin. They call each other stuff. Something happened. Something happened between the 90s and the 2000s where became a bunch of pussies. We all became a bunch of pussies. And if that word offends you, you're the fucking pussy. What happened? What happened? Is it soy? It says soy. Too much soy. I don't know, man. For how long have they been putting soy in the food? I don't know if it's just soy. I mean, this has soy in it, I'm sure. I'm sure Pocky has soy in it. And, you know, I'm saying stuff and whatever. So I'm really curious about that. Raising a generation of pussies. This is what we have here. Fucking Karens. I think, you know what it is? I think it is? It's not soy. Maybe that plays a role. I don't know. I mean, there's studies that show that soy does increase estrogen and all that. Okay. One thing I noticed, the difference between the 90s and the 2000s, the big difference is social media. Being so connected to one another. To what... As soon as someone's offended by something, they can let you know about it. At first, it was kind of like, okay, just ignore that person. But then, as you notice, time goes on, and these social media platforms like Twitter become like a place where businesses actually take seriously. People actually take seriously. They actually take it as something worthy. Solo Blue says, the problem is we got comfortable. Well, in the 80s and 90s, we were comfortable too, right? We were comfortable then. We were so comfortable. We were shocked when Columbine happened. We were so comfortable that we had we were like, what? 9/11? Like, what? You know? All right, that stuff. Remember those days. Dude, you were so comfortable. Dude, remember, in the 90s, we were so comfortable. Schools didn't have barbed wire fences around them unless you lived in the ghetto. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Blonde. Thank you, Blonde Crow. How's it going? Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we were pretty comfortable then. I don't know, man. People say it's comfort. Okay. Yeah. But what has really changed from what I noticed is just, it seems the abundance and the validity, or fake validity of all these Karens, social justice warrior Karens. Like, they've always been around. There's always been that one person be like, oh, that joke's inappropriate, that's too far. But now they can hive mind together, collect together, and, like, have a force behind them. I don't know. Of course, maybe universities could have been a problem, too. More of that woke bullshit being taught. So you get more people out there that are like, that joke's offensive. Did you just say gay? Yeah, I am gay. I'm a gay guy who called another gay guy gay. I told him he could suck 2 dicks at the same time. What about it? Are you being a faggot? Did you just say faggot? I'm gay. Back in the 90s, that was fine. And back in the 90s, I didn't have to call myself gay to say those things. I was really going to talk about super straight, not this. I'm talking about this. Looking like a zombie? Probably a hot zombie. Look, man. We're all just a bunch of pussies now. All right, serious conversation. Serious conversation. You're right. You're right. I'm having a super serious conversation. But super straight. I like how it's blowing up. And for good reason too. Super straight is a sexual orientation. And keep in mind, just remind those that are just tuning in now. Super straight is the product of the T and LGBT trying to shame people for not being attracted to trans people. That's what's happening here. There's no problem if you want to be trans. You go be trans. You go be trans all the way. If that is, as long as you're a consenting adult, I don't really give a fuck what you do. Unless you're a furry. If you're furry, you need to go to an island where all your furry buddies can be together. That's how I feel. It'll be fine. It'll be great. You're gonna have Mai Tais and mojitos. It'll be super cool. But you got the T over there saying to the L, to the G, and the B that, hey, you're not gay, or you're not lesbian, or you're not bi, unless you are willing to date, willing to bang a man that becomes a woman, or a woman that becomes a man. And if you're not, you're called a bigot. So, there's a united front. Some of you guys may not see it. Let me show you. Let me show you some memes. Memes don't lie. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. Anyone who says super straight is a bigot thing, no. In fact, I'm gonna go hard on Twitter after this. Super straight is not a bigot thing. Super straight is a movement to show the T's, hey, you don't get to bully us. You don't get to shame us just because we don't want to bang you, okay? Super bi, super gay, super straight, super lesbian. Knowing our sexuality matters and is not up for debate. Damn straight. Damn fucking straight. Fuck yeah. Take that. And this is what I'm talking about. Let's take a look at this tweet. This tweet from XX, whoever this person is. Most lesbian apps are overrun with AMABs. I'm not sure exactly what that means. I'm just going to assume it means a man that's now a woman. I don't know. And if women say they're the same sex attracted, they're banned. Same and opposite sex attraction is real and valid. Lesbians and gay men should not be coerced or abused for being same-sex attracted. Super lesbian, super gay, super straight. Look, man, there is an allegiance here. Okay? All right? It's awesome. Super straight, super gay, super lesbian, super bi allies. Dragon Ball Z spin. Come on. It's right here. It's right here. And the people freaking out, the people wigging out about this are just mad because they're losing their power. Yes, all sexualities are valid, you bigot. All right. I identify as super straight. No! No! No, that's not a real sexuality. You transphobic man. Super straight. I'm gonna put super straight in my bio. I'm gonna confuse them. I'll put super straight and super gay. This is how you fight it, man. Okay. Take a look at this one. I just like this. I just like this one. I like my coffee like how I like my woman. Without a penis. Okay. Super straight, super straight. Well, she needs to have a penis. My penis. Okay. All right. All right. Evie, super straight. I proudly say that I am a superphobic. This is what I'm talking about. There's some people that are really superphobic. Unironically. They wish death to people who are super straight, super bi, super lesbian, super gay. Some of these people are freaking out and wishing death. And I'm not joking. They wish death upon those that identify as super straight. The other messages I'm not going to show on the screen. I'm not going to show on the screen, okay? I'm just not going to do it. But I read them. Where my Discord at? The one monitor setup sucks. Okay. There's these tweets. If I ever see anyone calling themselves super straight, I won't hesitate to kill them with my bare hands. That's the kind words. That's the kind and loving, caring words. Kind and caring words. Of the progressives. This is the absolute most retarded shit you could be talking about. Well, I guess leave then. What? Wait, you're not super straight? Are you super straight? Are you super gay, super lesbian, super bi? Are you? What's wrong, bro? Are you not super straight? This is great. They melt down. They break up on this. Oh, you want to talk about how Biden's fallen asleep? All right. You want to talk about how Biden is transferring his power to Kamala Harris? Okay. All right. We already know that. My dumbass said, "But Biden's not going to be in office for more than 2 months?" Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. It's going to be a very short term. Like 4 months. 5 max. It's over. It's over. How, and we'll talk about how it's cool for Biden to put kids in cages, but when Trump does it, he's a dictator and a bigot, an evil man, orange man, bad. But, but these aren't just cages anymore. These facilities that Biden's running, man, these kids are going to get all sorts of stuff. These kids are going to get counseling, they're going to get mental health help. Look at that, man. It's like we want them to come over. And these immigrants, illegal immigrants are coming over, are wearing fucking Biden shirts. No. They need to go back. Gotta be super straight. So straight, I don't have to think about it. Good. Glad. Good for you, bro. The problem is, the reason why we're talking about this, and this is real, is that if you're a straight man, the progressives, the woke, will call you a transphobic if you're not willing to sleep with a man dude. With a woman dude, I mean. Okay? A man-woman. If you're straight, if you're a straight man and you say that I'm not willing to sleep with a trans woman, they say, okay, then you're transphobic then. No, that's not gonna work. They're not real women to me. Well, then you're a bigot. No. I only sleep with women that were born women. Super straight. That's why it is. And by the way, this isn't just catching on with straight people. This is catching on, like I said, in gay community, gays, lesbians, bi. Because they too are tired of the T bullying people around and being like, oh no, you have to sleep with trans women or trans men. They'll say it to the gays. If gay dudes aren't willing to bang a woman who wants to be a man, if they're not willing to bang, that's like a Trojan horse right there, right? A woman that wants to become a man could probably look all man right here, but down below is just a pussy. The gay man is going to be heavily disappointed. Okay, but if he's not willing to do that, he's also labeled a transphobe. And people are getting tired of it. They're getting tired of this shit. Like, no, we're not taking this anymore. Fuck you. You need a reality check. That's what you need. Is the man dude hot? If you have to ask that question, how can you be straight? Huh. Man. And it is absolutely destroying them. This meme. The progressives are freaking the fuck out right now. You got some on Twitter, they're actually calling for violence. They're calling for violence against Superstraight. Of course, it's loud, it's A-okay because, it's cool when they do it. You got people saying, I'm going to attack and kill everyone that identifies as Superstraight. By the way, happy face, super cool, man. You got people who will post videos, of course, they'll be like, oh, I'm bullied, and they'll take the videos down. Spineless. Post the memes, post the videos of your super straight. Hey, and if you're gay or lesbian too, you do it too. But stay strong. Stay strong on it. Don't back down. Don't back down to this. I mean, don't back down from this. Don't give the fucking progressive fucking bully cunts a win. You tell them no. No one. I wish all hashtag super straight people an ugly evening. I'm coming to kill all of you. See, this is the love and caring words. Love and caring words of the random avatars on Twitter on Super Straight. Of course, in the day. People say stupid stuff and I don't really care too much. But I like the hypocrisy. It's funny. It's funny how they're wigging out about this, how it's breaking them down. I'm so loving, so caring. Until it's until there's something that breaks them, right? This isn't supposed to happen. And they're really pissed off about the other letters, the letters in the LGBT that are sort of going on this. Because see, when a trans person tells a straight person that he has to bang dudes that look like women, dudes that looks like a lady, they're a bit phobic, right? And they're just assuming the L and the G and the B are going to toe the line and just listen to what the T says. Fuck that. Nope, that ain't happening. You want to tell a lesbian that she has to suck a dick and pretend that it's like she's eating a pussy? What? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And there's a lot of dudes, like I said before, I read earlier, there's a lot of those lesbian dating apps have been flooded with dudes that pretend to be women, that try to get women. They don't even look past it. They don't even try. They just put in some lipstick and be like, I'm a woman now. Fuck you. Fuck you. I know what you're doing. It's a fucking lame trick. And no one's going to go for it. But if you don't go for it, they'll ban you. So the lesbians are pissed off about it. Like, fuck this shit. But, watch what happens. They're gonna bring the Twitter ban hammer on Super Straight. Watch it. They have to nuke it. That's what they're gonna have to do. Super straight, super gay, super bi, super lesbian. They're gonna try to nuke it all. Watch. They're gonna purge it. Huh. Let them fucking try. At the end of the day, at the end of it all, leave Twitter with nothing but a bunch of like crazy fringe trans people. That one I don't know, and they're allies. By the way, the reason why I say crazy trans people is because I just have to say, I mean, I try to be moderate in some of this stuff. Like, I don't think, like a citrus, some of this stuff, I don't think all trans people are like, be like, oh, you're a transphobe if you're not banging a dude that's putting on a dress. No, it's just certain ones. And usually, though, it's like the crazier ones, the ones that are really off their fucking meds. It's like, dude, what the hell? Chill the fuck out. Fucking stupid. Fucking insane anymore. You know? The world doesn't make any sense. They want women to bang dudes to say they're women. They want dudes to bang dudes to say they're women. It's fucking weird, man. And then you got Meghan Markle saying that she's being bullied for being black. I didn't know Meghan Markle was black. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about her, other than that she married Prince Henry. I saw the covers, like the tabloids or whatever. I don't really care about the royal family. I don't give a shit about that stuff. Why would I fucking care? But I remember seeing the tabloids and being like, is something weird here? Because I don't see how's she black? I don't get it. She looks like a Kim Kardashian sort of. Like, let me pull a picture of her if you don't know what she looks like. All right, let me get a picture of her right here. I like some of the. Here we go. I just did not see it. I did not know at all that she was black. And apparently that's racist. Of course it is. Let me get the one without the baby. I had no idea. But not only did I have no idea about it, so does Black Twitter has some questions. At least if you go looking for it. I went on this morning, I was like, you know, from what I know of Black Twitter, I'm pretty sure there's going to be something like, no, you could say she's black, and she might be black, that's fine, but her discrimination when she receives is nothing compared to, you know, the blacker ones. The way I framed it probably doesn't sound so good. Coming as a white guy. I understand that. It just is what it is. I used to work at a place as a mental hospital. This one unit, it was mostly just a bunch of brothers working there. Heavy muscle, big dudes. And those clients, when they acted out, oh man, they got a reality check real fast. I was the only white guy there on that unit. Now, these dudes, different shades of black. Okay? And the common conversation as kind of a joke, because a lot of it was jokes of busting each other's balls, was who's darker, who's lighter, who's getting that light privilege and all that stuff. So knowing how they talked, I was like, I'm learning something here. Okay. Oh, and by the way, yeah, they put me in my corner. They're like, whenever like there was a big situation on this particular unit, like a big let's say riot or whatever, and take down these bigger clients. They'd be like, no, not you, Jesse. No. You sit right there. I was like, no, what? I want to get in that shit. You guys think I can't do it? I can fucking do it. Goddamn. But just knowing how they talked, man, I was like, let me take a look here. Yeah, so when I spent about 30 minutes on Black Twitter looking around. I was like, yeah, even they were confused. Is she really black? Okay. All right, she is. Well, all right. That's all I can really say about that one. Megan is black as Elizabeth Warren is Native American. Right. Yeah. Prince Henry has to be so fucking pissed about this, like regretting this decision majorly. Yeah, he got tricked, man. He got that voodoo pussy. That what happened to him. That's also something I learned working on that unit. Voodoo pussy. I didn't know what voodoo pussy was. Apparently, it's a thing in the black community. I don't know. You fuck a chick, usually a black chick, that's fucking crazy into like some voodoo shit. They use of blood magic, blood voodoo magic to make sure you're cursed. Dude, I'm telling you, this is someone here. It's fucking wild talking about it, but I'm just like, and that conversation, you bet your ass I was asking questions. What's voodoo pussy? Oh, Jesse, you don't know what voodoo pussy is? Oh, he's white. You don't know what voodoo pussy is? No, I don't know what voodoo pussy is. Tell me. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. You know. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I guess moving on to Texas news. So a school district in Austin, Texas, is banning some books, and you know, you hear across the country, usually in California or New York, a school releasing some really progressive stuff, doing some progressive stuff, and the teachers freaking out, not the teachers, the parents kind of freaking out about it and not liking it and wanting the school to make a change. This is sort of different. This school district in Austin noticed that there's a couple of books, about 15 books in their library that's just questionable content. And they're just going to go ahead and ban them and block them. And you have some parents freaking out saying, how dare you take that the choice from my kid? And the opposite there is that the school, I think, is making the right call there. They're not banning a book. They're just saying, like, this is inappropriate content for, our students. So we're just not going to carry it. And if the parent wants to read how moms use dildos on themselves, they can go to whatever degenerate bookstore will have that for kids and get those books, maybe half price books or some shit. That's what's going on here. There's 15 books. One of the books was I'm forgetting the name of the fucking book. Let's see how we can pull it up. No, that's not it. I think it's called Dollhouse. And in that book, Dreamhouse. In that book, quite often, I was reading parts of it. Today. A Dreamhouse right here. In this book, and this was in a school for children, right? I was in the library. It was the recommending readers, and in the book, very quickly, it gets into open relationships, lesbian relationships, gay, like in detail. And we're talking about sexual abuse. Like the book is about this woman who's being sexually abused by a partner multiple times in various ways in her open, bi-curious relationship. And this is a book that was in a school library. Like, no, like, especially in Texas, they ain't doing that. They're like, no, we're not having this book. We're not carrying it. And that's appropriate, I think. I mean, if you want your kids to read that stuff, you go find that book. I mean, when I was a kid, when I was in high school, I was reading Anne Rice. Okay? And I don't mean like Interview with the Vampire Anne Rice. Yeah, I read that. I also read Queen of the Damned and A Vampire Lestat. But then I started moving into the other books Anne Rice wrote, like Lasher. If you've never read that, it starts getting more graphic. If you know anything about Anne Rice, she wrote some erotica shit on the side. Okay? So what I'm saying is, when I was in high school, I did, by my own accord, start reading books that are like heavily sexualized and stuff like that. But I didn't get that from the school library. Okay? And this was junior. I think it was a junior, a freshman or junior when I was reading that. So, and I didn't get that from the school library. And if I, as an adult, if I heard that, let's say a school library carried last year, I'd be like, nah, man, that's, especially on a recommended reader, it's like, no, that's not a good book there. What? Within the first chapter, they're talking about fucking in pretty graphic ways. No. I don't. So, I think it's a good decision on the independent school district in Texas and Austin. Let me get the actual place here. Leander Independent School District. Yeah. So yeah, they're removing those books. A total of 15 books for inappropriate content, sex scenes with two women and a sex toy. Content that even if the kids were to read, it would be like considered sexual abuse to a minor. Okay, and it's especially since the school would be providing that and supplying that to minors. That's how it'd be treated. That's how it's usually seen. Like if you, as an adult, were to supply a child with like penthouse forum letters, you would be, guess what you just did? You committed a crime. You just provided sexual content to a minor. You know, so if a school is doing that, you know, funded by tax dollars and all that, and they're supplying books about how lesbians eat each other's pussy out and how they use a dildo to shove up their ass and all this stuff. And, you know, I don't know how in the world that became even near a kid's book or whatever. But, okay, that's a big question. That's a deep fucking question right there. I should take a look at this book and see what the fuck is going on. Yeah, see, I'm looking on the book on Amazon, and it's listed in the LGBTQ section. It's also listed in the domestic partner abuse section. So we're talking about some heavy subject matter, okay? That probably shouldn't be, I don't think, should be around the kids at that point. No, I just don't see it. So, the good news, though, like I said, the school made the right choice. The bad news is, I guess those transplants from California are really making their impact in Texas. Austin's always been a little weird, definitely been a little left-leaning. But you got residents in Austin saying that they are actually opposed to the school wanting to take this book and remove these books. What? I'd be opposed to the idea, to the fact that they didn't burn those books. But, you know, so that's what's happening. Amazing. No, not at all. Austin's having their version of a homeless problem. It's starting to blossom. It's starting to grow. Austin has a bunch of transplants from California, from common land. Not liking it. Like I said, Austin's always been a little weird, very left-leaning. You know, the cities usually are. Yeah, it's coming. The mind virus is coming. Anyway, I just wanted to have a short stream, talk about these things with you guys. Hope you had a good one, and stay super straight. Be strong on that. Yeah, have a good one.